So 6 years, 2 months and 15 days ago, Spider Slayer was officially added to Hypixel Skyblock, adding tier 1 to tier 4. These slayers were particularly easy, especially if you had a spoon or a Hyperion. But all of that changed 3 days ago when Spider Slayer not only got revamped with new mechanics and drops, but also with a whole new tier, tier 5. Hello everyone, my name is Devetron and today we take on Spider Slayer tier 5. Let's get into it. Before we get into anything, we got a couple of, a few talismans to upgrade. What talismans, you may ask? Not sure, but we'll find out in a sec when I figure out which ones actually need upgrading. We'll do the Ring of Coins, something like that. Artifact of Coins, there we go. Boom, there we go. Draconic Ring. Now this, which took months to do, because I did it the lazy way, but there we go. And now the last talisman we can upgrade, Eternal Hoof. There we go. Get the 2 blocks, and I just want to say, that was probably mined by me. The rest was from my iron minions over here. And we'll get one of the Warden Hearts. I think we'll get this one because it was the OG. And then we'll just have that one for giggles. So like that, like that, like that, like that. There she is. Warden Helmet. Don't know why I called it a she, but it is what it is. Warden Helmet. Whew. Let's go. So halves your speed, but grants 20% base weapon damage for every 25 speed. Oh, that's juicy. I want the Crimson, but that means I have to do Kudra, and I don't have the willpower to do Kudra at the moment. But yeah, we're going to grab all these recoms. We're going to grab 4 of these. There we go. Ancient Warden Helmet. Then long overdue Ancient Crimson Legs. And we'll just do this for the Necrons, because I'll still be using it for dungeons anyway. And now let's recom this, so we get more damage. Stop with the stickiness. There we go. Do that. It's nice, because I don't need to worry about attributes anymore. So that's nice. Do that. There we go. And now, can we do it here? No, it has to be the other one. Warden Helmet. Sentinel Warden Helmet. Ooh, look at this bad boy. Ooh, that's good. Oh, yes. I'm going through every stage of grief. Oh, there we go. That's hot. That's nice. Left click. There we go. We could choose any helmet we want. Black. All right. My boo has spoken. There we go. Ooh. That's juicy. Okay, so Spider Slayers is out, T5, so we have to sort of prepare. And yes, we have our little Recluse Fang, which is actually needed for this. So we're going to go ahead and buff this bad boy up. So we're going to start with the Reforge, my last Dragon Claw, but it's going to be worth it. And then Hot Potato Book this bad boy. And then we'll use some of our Fumings as well. And we can upgrade the Essence thing on this, so we'll do that. Heck yeah. And so we got Champion 1, Bane of Arthropod 6, Drainfall and Giant Killer 6 on this. There we go. And now we'll just whack the rest of the enchants on here. Okay, so they're all the enchants. I don't know if they're all there because for some reason with my mods, it decides to cut out half of them. But yeah, basically all that. All right, and now let's start the boss. There we go. So yeah, let's try and find a decent lobby where I can at least get a kill by myself. And then, you know, if we loot share, we loot share. So the stuff I'm using for Tarantula Slayer is the Giant Sword. And I'm rod swapping to Day Axe for the Magic Find. And I didn't use this in my first attempt, but I'm using the bow to shoot down the cocoons, and I just got a couple healing items here because the jockey is just way too powerful. And the armor, Necron boots, 2 Force, Crimson armor, and the Warden helm. Soul Weaver gloves, adaptive belt. I'm using Davis cloak and the Rift necklace. These are 2 for the Magic Find. So as for stats, they're not completely balanced. It's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So for spawning the boss, I'm using Tarantula because I get the bonus XP against spiders. And then when the boss spawns, I'm switching to Lion Pet. And these are stats on this, so still not balanced, but I do get 100% attack speed, so that's also nice. And then when the boss gets low, swap it to Black Cat for the Magic Find. Okay, so that's phase 1. I'm using the wrong pet, but gross getting railed, I guess. Also, I'm using Giant Sword because the damage with Recluse Fang is god-awful. There we go. That's it. Okay, it's not bad once you get to know it. But there we go. And we got 1.8k Spider Slayer for that. And that gives me Spider Slayer 8, which I completely forgot I had. But yeah, now we can craft the Sting and the Primordial, but we need a few bits. I mean, I still need to craft the Tarantula Fang, which requires one of these. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep cracking on with this and seeing how it does. Oh, Darkness Within rune. Nice.
You're allowed to speak again, sir.
No, you can't.
Yippee, a digested mosquito. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with this last T5, we will be Spider Slayer level 9. Yeah, 9. So honestly, I've just been coming here in the Arachne arena and just going up here, going over here, killing all the spiders. And it's been quite nice. I haven't had much competition. The only competition I've had is when Arachne spawns, and that's when all the spiders despawn. But it's been pretty nice. Oh, here we go. The last T5 I have to do, and it's instantly done. Also, I found out a nice strat about this. Oh, and there's an Arachne keeper. Please leave me alone. It is with Giant Sword. As soon as it spawns the bats, boom. Now I don't have to deal with like taking 10% of my health away every time they're alive. Easy peasy. Here we go, whittle it down. Now the easy bit, because I can actually regen health on this. Switch to this. Happy days. There we go. Hang on, let's get somewhere safe. Here it is, Spider Slayer level 9. Boom. Finally, it's done. We have now got level 9 on all 3 of the original Slayers. There we go, level 9, and level 9. Now we just need to get E-Man level 9. I have to start Vampire Slayer and Inferno Demon Lord. Oh boy, that should be fun. But one thing I have noticed, I cannot select the new drops on the RNG meter. I thought this would be a level 9 thing, but no, you cannot physically select these. So, with my luck being my luck, I am never going to get these items, which is sad. But I did get a digestive mosquito, and I thought I might as well put it on there, to be fair, because have you seen how many of these, and the amount of a godly amount of these we're going to need? So, we already have one for the mosquito, but that's in the museum. We need one for the talisman. No problem. One for the pet? No problem. Until we need 2 more to get it to uncommon, another 2 for rare, another 4 for epic, and 8 for legendary. Hypixel, are you having a bubble or something? You really think we're going to do this to get that pet? And from what I've heard, this pet ain't that good, to be fair. So pest finals are more effective. Sugarcane fortune, okay. We're gonna need 16 digested mosquitoes, and one takes 700k. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Chief. I don't think I'm going for that. If I drop them passively, cool beans, but if not, I'm not gonna worry. Good grief. And so, as you've seen in the drops, we did get that's the wrong sack. We did get a few of these Tarantula Catalysts, so we're gonna use them, and we're gonna grab our talisman. It's over here. Yep, that one. And we're gonna need our digestive mosquito. There we go. And probably some Tarantula soup would help. Okay, so what's the recipe? Something like that. Yeah, there we go. And just like that, we now have the Tarantula Ring. Every 10th melee hit on the same enemy deals 15% damage. You can't complain, it's free. And whilst we're here, we can upgrade the Recluse. Is it like this? Yeah, it is. Okay, the Tarantula Fang. Okay, not bad. Might actually do one more to see how good it is. Obviously, it's probably nowhere near as good as the Sting, but I want to see if this can beat the Giant Sword. I doubt it. All right, let's give this thing a try. So, yeah, I'm not even breaking 300k. That's not as good as the Giant Sword, which, to be fair, is expected. This is only like the tier 2 level of the Slayer weapon. I'll tell you, look, it's not too bad, you know. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but it's definitely doable. But yeah, obviously this doesn't compare to a Giant Sword with 560 base damage. But if you have nothing better, then yeah, this is definitely it. Yeah, this time around, I'm going to try it with... Oh no. See, I was trying it with the spider because it gives strength to all Arachne weapons or arachnal weapons and armor. And yeah, it is, if anything, it's gotten worse. So yeah, I was thinking maybe the spider would work, but to be fair, I'm not using full arachnal armor or equipment, so maybe if I had all of that, maybe that could compete. Actually, no, we've got more than enough stuff. Let's get safe and craft it all real quick. Craft 1 chest plate, 1 pair of legs, 1 pair of boots. Right, let's try this. These are arachnal, so these will get the strength. But saying that, even this doesn't say it's arachnal. Yeah, so this gets all the strength, but this doesn't. Huh? Come on, Hypixel. Come on. One bleeding job. And I mean, actually, yeah, to be fair, this already has like 65 strength to begin with, so oh, good grief. You know what? I'm going all in. Let's just get everything with ancient. Yeah, even that's not amazing, but the full set bonus may actually be the key, mayhaps. I don't know. Let's give it a try at least. Online, it is nice to have normal speed again. Okay, let's try. So yeah, not amazing damage. I'll be honest. Not amazing. Oh boy. Oh, I thought it was done. Yeah, if I would have focused on the bats, I would have done it there. But yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. I'm just gonna stick with me giant sword, me warden helmet, and me regular armor. Yeah, I think I'll stick with that. But hey, at least we tried it, right? And so that was the journey of the T5 Tarantula Slayer. I managed to get from level 8 all the way to level 9 in about less than 12 hours, I would say, which is pretty good. And my honest thoughts on the Slayer, it's pretty good. I actually quite like it. It's not one-tapping the boss with spoon or hype anymore. It's now more involved, which I quite like. I know some people would disagree, because some people like the easy route, just one-tapping the boss and being done. But personally, I like it. So next episode, we'll be jumping back into foraging. I want to get all the chapters done in the Hina, and there's a few more bits and pieces I wanted to do, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And so thank you all so much for watching. If you did like this video, smash that like button down below, and remember to subscribe to my channel to see more future content like this. Go down in the description, check out my social media, make sure you join the Viking Cybergirl community Discord, and yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone, and may the force be with you.